Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to today's video and welcome back to my channel. That is my son Kai, if you are new. But anyways, I'm going to be doing my monthly hate it's, and I honestly, so I do my makeup multiple times a day. Like, this is literally the third makeup look I've had on today, because I usually try to have a different makeup look when I do different film different videos. Sometimes I do multiple get ready with me's in one day. That's just kind of like how I am. So I tend to use the same makeup all the time. So that's why I've never really done favorites and hate-its before, but now I'm kind of into, I really want to just do it. So my favorites and my hate-its are really, monthly hate-its are not going to be that long just because of the fact that I don't use that many products. So, I just wanted to go ahead and talk to you guys about the products that really just invoked an emotion of anger in me this past month, because I tend to remember my feelings every month to month with the different looks that I do on different products, and I just want to go ahead and talk about those products. It's really just disappointed me for one reason or another in this video, so let's get into it. So this is the Oma Beauty by Sharon C. Go Off a Au Naturel Cleansing Oil. You can see I've used up quite a bit because I'm actually going to use this product up. This dries out my skin. It's a very thin kind of oil, type of oil, so it's not like the oil I'm used to. I'm used to like a thick oil, and I do have more naturally dry skin. This does actually dry my skin out, and I have used multiple different cleansers with this, so I know it's this product that's drying my skin out because I've used these multiple cleansers before, and they've never dried my skin out the way it does whenever I use this product. So this is the LA Colors liquid eyeshadow in the shade Wink. I have actually put this on my declutter shelf, and I actually had to go onto my declutter shelf and get it. This, for some reason, I don't know, I just remember when I used it this month, it really just disappointed me. It looks so pretty, but when I want a shade like this, which is hot pink with with shimmer in it, a gorgeous shimmer, I'm actually going to reach for my Jeffree Star single in Cotton Candy that looks like this. That's actually a powder, and it's not patchy, and I just felt like this was patchy and just didn't wear well, and that's why it was very disappointing because I want a color like this. I just don't like the formula, which is why it's in my declutter pile, which I'm doing a declutter in a couple of months, so you will see this again on my channel. Okay, this is actually something I use every day. It's the e.l.f. Shape and Tape Brow Pencil. It's just in a clear gel, or clear. It's not gonna, like, I'm trying to get you guys to be able to see the consistency. It's just like, I don't like the formulation of this. It's very, like, creamy, waxy, and it's so creamy that it picks off of itself, and I have patches of wax in my brows that I have to get out, and then my brow hairs are stuck there, and I just don't like this for so many reasons. I'm excited to try the Brow Freeze, I think is what it's called. Brow Lift from e.l.f. is what I'm going to be trying. This is the LA Colors Contour Stick in Light. I use this as a concealer, and it's pretty creamy. The color is okay. The problem I have with this is it actually looks very, very cakey on my under eyes, and like if I use it anywhere else on my face, it looks cakey, and that is the problems I have with this product. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Hello Halo Liquid Highlighter in Rosy and Ready. So this might actually be a color problem for me. I just think that this, like, the formula I think is okay. I would like to have a color that matches my skin tone better and try it like that, but this just kind of runs very gray on me, and it's very, very liquidy, which, as you can see, it's very liquidy. But people might want that in a liquid highlight. I'm okay with it because I like having a liquid highlight base on my face before I have a powder highlight on. Next is my Hard Candy Mattaholic Velvet Mousse Lip Color in Midnight Snack. It's what I'm wearing now. I have on top of it my Jeffree Star Cosmetics 6 Feet Under the Gloss, which was in my monthly favorites. I would not wear this without that gloss from Jeffree Star. It does not look good. It's got shimmer in it, but which is one of my issues with this, is that it says matte, but it has definite shimmer in it. My problem with this is it's very, very patchy, and the only way I can get to look even is if I actually put that Jeffree Star 6 Feet Under gloss on top of it for pictures. And this, again, looks so patchy, and I know that blacks are hard to do, but I feel like in this day and age, most companies have these colors kind of packed down, even drugstore, and I just feel like this just isn't acceptable. I've been focusing a lot on my eyeshadow collection lately. I've been filming a lot of videos around it, and I'm really focusing on what palette I want to get rid of in my next declutter, because I promised myself each declutter that I'm going to get rid of one of my everyday eyeshadow palettes, because okay, sorry, I had an email that I was reading that I was confused about, because I don't use Venmo. But anyways, so my everyday eyeshadow collection grows literally every month by multiples. So if I'm doing a declutter every 3 months and I'm only getting rid of one palette, I'm probably keeping, I'm probably still making like 16 palettes, even though I'm getting rid of one. I'm pretty sure that this is the palette that is going to be in my declutter. I really have my mind made up about it. And it is the Morphe and Manny Glam palette. I love Manny. I'm literally watching a Manny video right now as I'm filming this. I love Marble. I think that it's beautiful. I think that this palette is so stunningly gorgeous. I have multiple issues with this palette. I mean, I love the packaging, but I have issues with the product itself in the palette. The product, the eyeshadows, and even the face product powders. I find these to be, they feel nice, but they're not as pigmented, and they're quite dull. So this is Dust Cloud. I use this all the time to set. It's okay. It's honestly okay. That's okay. This is Scorpio. This shimmer, again, okay. It's not Natasha Denona. This is Fire Witch. It's a matte orange. You can see how dusty it is. It's not pigmented, and it's quite patchy. You can even see that in the swatch. This is Leo. It's a shimmer. Again, okay. Okay, so next is Sophie. It is a matte brown. It's just very, very light, and I can't really use that. I have Pat McGrath swatched underneath of this that I tried to wash off. That's literally not washing off, so ignore that. This is Spellbound. It is a matte brown, and this is actually the only color that's matte in here that I have found wasn't super patchy on my eyes, but it's patchy in my swatch, which you can see. Next is Cancer. It's a shimmer. And please don't tell me that I have a fake palette. I definitely don't have a fake palette. This was in a BoxyCharm. It's not a fake palette. This is Zaya. Maybe I got a bad palette. The shimmers are okay. I just don't like Morphe's new updated formula. And I am a giant fan of Manny. I mean, what I wanted for my birthday was products from Lunar Beauty. I love Manny. So it's not Manny, it's Morphe. So next is the shade Boy Next Door. It is another matte. It's just so light. It's just so light. This is Gamenta. This is the shade I used in my crease that was so patchy, which you can see how patchy it is. This is literally the third layer, and look at how patchy that is. That's what made me honestly decide to get rid of this palette. This is Aries. It's so beautiful, but I can get that in a Natasha Denona, Pat McGrath, or Danessa Myricks, Charlotte Tilbury formula, and love it. This is Hal. It is another matte. That is the only matte that honestly swatches really good. And then the two highlights are Apollo, which this honestly seemed like it was a little dark for me, and Nova. I love just the name of this because if you don't know the story behind it, my mother's name is Nova. So I just personally think it's the fact that I don't actually enjoy Morphe's formula, and that's why I just don't like this palette. I just felt really important to include that palette because this past month was actually the month that I actually really had a lot of terrible experiences when I used that palette and realized how patchy it looked on my eyes and made me decide to put it in my next declutter. No, for a fact, like I'm 90% sure that's going to be the next palette in my declutter. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, so like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell. Of course, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye guys.